blind, cold feet, warm beer, and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling, calling anyway. If hunting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. Buddy swears they'll fly at dawn. It's noon, he's humming some old hymn. Decoys floating upside down. Pretty sure one learned to swim. I trip on the cooler, he laughs till he cries. Only thing unlimited is how much we lie. I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer, and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling, calling anyway. If hunting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. If ducks had thumbs, they text their friends, y'all come watch these idiots again. They circle high, then change their mind like, nah, we good, y'all stay behind. I raise that gun, click, then sigh, forgot the shells, why do I even try? I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer, and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling, calling anyway. If hunting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. Day drunk in a duck blind. Day drunk in a duck blind.
There we go. Back in BULT we go. Day drunk in a duck blind. Let's see here. Where's all my stuff? There's the game. There it is. It'll probably be a slower paced stream because I'm starting a little later. I got the new shotgun though, I haven't really used it much. So I'm gonna adjust my volume before the game menu volume kicks on. There it goes. Oh, still having a very good time. Alright. Still learning lots of stuff. Learning keeps happening. That's okay there. Equipment we're gonna roll with, let me decide. I don't think I had this collar last stream either. Throw all our collars in there. Yeah, dirty too. There's a call on there I can't do. I haven't completed it yet successfully. It's one of the shoveler ones. The spoon bill. So we got our over-under. It's got the full choke in each barrel. Same backpack, same boots. Still doing autumn hunting. I've started to research or start to monitor high volume areas where the duck lands. I'm starting to make a little map of my own. So I am still focusing on autumn. I just like it better. Well, the spring's kind of neat, but I'll get there. I'll get there. So I will bring... See this, the weight definitely has a factor on how fast you run. Let's do 3 of each of these. And we'll bring all my mallards. So backpack's filling up faster than my weight I can hold. I got the collar, it's got the camouflage net. Do I got my stick? Got my stick? Okay, that's everything, right? The shotgun doesn't seem to have a weight. And I do need to get a new ammo pouch, though. Hey, 65168, how are you? How much are these ammo pouches? I am kind of doing the progression thing. Kind of going from the cheapest stuff up. 30 ammo pouches the next one. 6,000, eh? Let's make a bit more money. I don't want to run the cash right to the bottom. How much is the next backpack? 12,000. So yeah, right now I don't actually know what to prioritize next. It's probably going to be an ammo pouch or an ammo belt. Then maybe into some decoys. The collars don't seem super handy right now. We'll keep playing around with them. We almost have 3,500 rep. Doing good there. And I also gotta start playing with the bet system. I'm not actually jumping all over this one. Like harvest duck in water or shore, that's super easy, right? You can only fire 15 times. I can bet 1,000. What do you win? Bet 1,000, get that, and all I gotta do is shoot a duck on the shore? Or on the water? You know what, let's try this one. What's this? Harvest? That's easy. Alright, easy money? Harvest a drake from less than 30 meters. But see, the hunt kind of ends on this one, so I just want to try this out. Harvest 3 drakes between times. I'm not going to do those ones. I'm not that good at finding the ducks. Shoot 1 duck in flight with a lethal shot. That's simple enough. Oh, you can only fire 6 times, though. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these bet systems, but I do want to do one to see, and this one seems really easy. Alright, so did I just pay 1,000 immediately? Yeah. Okay, well this seems like an easy way to make a little bit of money. Here's the perfect day to start. This should be easy. But I do know the hunt ends after you complete the bet. Oh wait, I gotta harvest 15 of them? Wait. It didn't say that, did it? Am I out 1,000? I gotta shoot 15 on the water? That's crazy. Did it say that on the actual thing? And I still get money for all these 15 ducks, right? That's a lot. I'm keeping it simple right now. Just throw these on there because I might be losing $1,000. Oh, I got 15 tries. Thank you for clearing that up. I thought I was gonna have to get 15 ducks. That's gonna be a while. Okay, this is like the easiest money in the game. Bet 1,000. And get a profit of 2,500 when you do it. And all you gotta do is run over to the nearest lake here, and there's gonna be a spoonbill on there. We got the full choke. Grandpa's rounds here. I was trying to see the spread on the water, and the spread is pretty tight, even with Grandpa's rounds there. So I mean, you just put the bead on them in the water, they're gonna be done for. Wait, did I hit spring? How come there's ice on here? Isn't this fall? Isn't this the fall stuff? Did I hit spring? Not a big deal anyways. I'm just gonna get cold is all. I'll know as soon as I start hearing the different birds. But this is definitely spring because of the ice. But I thought the spring was more colorful than this. I did that one too, but at 350 I didn't put it at 1K. I wish I did. Oh, can you not repeat it? Is it just a one go? Oh, it's a one-time go, isn't it? Fall is more green? I hunt autumn all the time. This kind of looks like autumn to me. Autumn is my main hunt. But this is definitely spring because there's ice there. Alright, I already see a duck. So this is a hot spot in autumn anyways. Over there. There's a couple already there. One time to do all 5 to unlock more. Alright. There's another book. There's 2 books in there, right? Did they add another one with an update I didn't see or something? Oh, I guess the muskrat. You think no one's seen it yet? Oh no, I've already read that book. Talks about the Yakut and all that. Oh yeah, rest assured, lots of people have found that book. This is gonna be easy money. Yeah, I guess you gotta do each one of them once, eh? Ooh, those like harvesting 3 drakes at a certain time. Oh, you gotta keep trying until you get it, do you? What if you fail? You get to retry probably? So you keep spending money to try and complete it? You know, that's not bad. I would only bet 300 on those ones, yeah. That would just be a challenge to see if I can do it or not. These guys look little. He looks fatter. One of these is not like the other ones. That's probably a spoonbill. In the autumn, I never see teal land here. Do teal land here in the spring? You lose money, yeah. But that's part of the challenge. I'll no doubt fail those ones. Interesting moving around here. When I look down, I'm basically looking at the top of the screen because it's easier to see them. Hot tip number 1. That's going to be muskrat somewhere. Yeah, when I do this and look at the top of the screen, I always feel like I have like reading glasses on or whatever, and you're looking over the top of them. Didn't spook him, did I? Oh, I did too. Son of a goat. If one of them was a spoonbill, he'd still be here. They're pretty dumb. I don't see him, though. Rats. Well, that's what I get for being impatient. Wait, who's over there? That's a tick. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to get this done before my guy freezes. I don't have the right jacket on. Hey man, been watching a lot of your videos when you started the game, and man, I have a spot where I'm getting 25 ducks in about an hour. Wanted to say thank you for the great videos. Hey, thanks, Josh. Oh, where's this secret spot? Is it in spring? Because I hunt autumn, unfortunately. Hey, Barry, up, back at it. I'm not gonna go too hard tonight. I'm trying one of the bets, one of the easy ones, with my new shotgun. So I did get the over-under. And I do have the fancy collar as well. Have you guys seen this? Probably a lot of people have. All the different calls you can get. Mallard, quack, whimpering, landing, complex call sound, feeding. And then you get the shoveler. Single quack, single call sound, and complex call sound. I cannot do this one. I can't make it all the way through. There's too many. It's impossible for me to do it. Oh my god. And then I'm like, I post on the Discord. I'm like, I can't do this call. I can't get all the way through. And I didn't get many replies, because I think a lot of players still don't have that call. Or aren't aware of it yet. I got one reply. You just gotta find the rhythm. Players are so helpful. I don't have the rhythm. Don't have the beat. I don't think there's much rhythm to this. It's just click, 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 click. Failed right away. I think they subtly change. Like, some of them are maybe slightly farther apart. Anyways, that is a stupid call. That one I can't do. Where's what at? The ducks will think it's a speech impediment. Exactly, it fits. Okay, let's see. My favorite lake. I did go to spring by accident. There they are on the water. Let's see if there's any over here, though. But once I complete this, the bet will end and we'll do a free hunt. I just wanted to see what the bet was like. It shouldn't be too difficult. Now, I'm not shooting because I don't want him to leave the water. We're letting him go. I'm gonna get this one. If I can. He's actually really far away from the shore. I wonder if this is a shoveler that hangs back. Shovelers usually just kind of do their own thing. Well, we can check out our new full choke here. That is a long shot. We can do it, though. Seriously, guys? I hunt and I hunt and I hunt, and now the time I'm not going to shoot you, you do that. This game really trolls you. The reason I'm not shooting is because I don't want this guy to fly away. Oh, I don't think that counts, does it? Because I think he's wounded. It was just too far away. See, this is one of the reasons I didn't want to do the bets. Because I feel like I'd lose money. Since you're kind of focused and not just shooting everything. And then you don't get the money for the harvest, right? You only get the money for completing it. So I don't even get paid for those, is my understanding. Spring decided to get the jacket first. The spot might work in both seasons. When you get the cabin, I'll show you. You'll need the camel netting, mallard decoys. Oh, okay. Hello, big hunts. Yeah, I like the fall too. I can use the canoe? Yeah, yeah. Well, I thought I'd already be done. Like that first lake, I thought I would just finish it right there and then. But of course I didn't. Now this guy's not gonna count, right? Maybe he will? He never did fly. Where's this guy? Can we do 2 quick shots for fun? Ew, quick one! Wait, where's that? Oh, he's way over there. Really, duck? Okay, I got him. So, I am going to enjoy the full choke because of that. Like, the modified one had trouble with that distance in the water. So, I don't know, does this count for the bet? Big throw! Did I get him? Oh, I nudged him a little bit. When you do the beta, go in slow mode. And in the hunt, what's slow mode? So I didn't do the bet because I didn't do a slow mode? I'm starting to hate this bet idea. Oh, he's stuck on the stick. Oh, for a little bit. Because look at all these ducks. There's no point in shooting. My understanding, you don't get paid for the ducks. Only the bet. I'm actually getting kind of grumpy at the bet. Because I've seen all these ducks. Pull this all good? He'll do a cool cutscene. I want to see a cool cutscene. Okay. I'm starting to get grumpy. Just because all these ducks go flying by. And I gotta watch them go by. Now I gotta play with this one that didn't even... Wait, if I pick them up, does it complete it? Or it completes it once you make the kill? Or should I just leave this guy, since he's not going to pay me anyways? So I did the one where you have to kill them with a lethal shot, and when I shot it, went into a slow mode and into the hunt. Huh. Right, so you didn't even harvest the duck? Why did that stick... The stick just bounced crazy in the water. That's what I mean, this duck's probably useless, right? Like, I don't get anything for this guy? I don't want to lose my $1,000, but I think my guy's also going to get cold soon. Where is he? How'd I lose my duck? What the? Oh, you're here. Oh, it's a mallard. And it doesn't count for anything, right? Oh my goodness. I don't... Oh yeah, and I got 15 tries. I almost forgot. I thought this was gonna be super easy. I should have just left the darn thing. Whoa, wait, I got ads on? Hold on. I started the stream and then, there, this should be off now. I started the stream and then I had my settings wrong, so I had to reboot. And then, of course, when you relaunch, Google defaults with the ads on. Okay, I can't shoot, because I only got 15 shots. Okay, yeah, I'm not really a huge fan of this. I guess this is like more in-game stuff, right? When you have everything. And you don't need money. I got one joining just now telling me to dual stream. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, they're off now. Or at least I told them to be off. Double checking. Yeah. I'm just shooting old Gramps shells here. With the full choke, I don't think the inconsistent spread is a big deal with a full choke of the Grandpa shells. Alright, well... I was supposed to already be done the bet. And then... I also have all this stuff. Hold on. I'll run a bit faster. Yeah. Dump that. I should throw all my birds out. I guess I could actually set up the blind over here and then wait till one landed. But the hotspot's up here, one of them, so that should work. The green shell are so good for the full for me. What's the green, number 4? I miss the weird tree stand ads. I used to get with the weird... I can turn them back on, I suppose, but I shouldn't have. I'm trying to detach from that whole thing. I find a whole yacht number 3s perform amazing with the full. The old shells are low brass, less oomph behind it, and I find not sure if it's a real mechanic or not, just what it knows. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That they have less oomph in them, yeah. I could have shot so many ducks by now. That's what I'm annoyed about. I also figured out my shooting stuff. Several things that I do when I shoot. My leading and my instincts are correct. There's a few other factors. Is this on? Oh, my flashlight's on. I'm an idiot. A few other factors that make bugger up my shooting. I kind of sorted it out though, but I can't really prevent them all the time. Have we figured out how many species decoys work better? I don't have too much of a problem having mallards come into my 6T decoys. Oh, I could never get mallards to come into the 6T decoys. But when I used them, I didn't really know what I was doing. So I got the mallard ones, and then I just kind of... I don't put too much effort into the thought of it. It's going to come in, like, later on, I think. Right now, I've been just chucking them in from the shore, and it seems to work fine. I just use 5 drakes and 2, no, 5 hens, 2 drakes. And then I chuck some teals in a little distance away. Seems to work alright. Problem when watching your videos and streams when I'm playing, when I hear ducks, I don't know my game or yours. Oh no. Okay, we got a lot of ducks on this water. They're still far away though, which is a huge problem. Oh, there were closer ones. I was tunnel visioned on the far ones. Well, we'll try again. I am annoyed by the bet though. I don't like just watching the ducks fly off. I think the bet is definitely an in-game thing. Oh, see, I'm spooking them. Who's close? He's wounded again. See, I thought I would just walk up, find a shoveler, and just blast him on the water like I always do. So yeah, we might have to get the boat. Because every time I find them on the lake, they're too far away. Oh, the bet is I have to shoot one on the water. That's it. I can't do anything else but that. Nothing else matters except for that, which is what's annoying me. Because I thought I'd be done already. Look, see, I can't do anything. There's no point. I only got 15 shots, so I can't keep doing it. Like, I can't waste them. I'm just like, I'm missing out on all the fun. So apparently when I shoot a duck on the water, the mission just ends and I get 2,500 gold. When I have bum, will show you all the spot I use. You guys are going to be rich. Oh, nice. We could try your spot. Did this game receive a bug fix updates? They report on Discord, and when I open every time it said not updating. No, they haven't updated anything yet. There isn't much communication from the devs. I did get my content creator little green font though. So I could DM them a question, I guess, but I don't know if they respond. I figure they just let us know when something happens. There you go. Alright. Anybody just happen to be around on the water? He's on the ice. Does that count? There's one way out there. I mean, I could try again. It just has to die on the water. The problem is they're all far away. There's one way out there. Oh, did I already lose this one? Oh no, he's way over here. Just land a headshot from this far. Finish the mission. Look how far he is. I'll get him one shot. Well, that failed. Completely. He's flying away. That's way too far. How about the one on the ice? I'm almost ready to sacrifice my 1,000 gold. Because it's just, all you gotta do is kill one mallard and you got it back again. That's what I mean, I'm trying to make 2,500 gold, but I could have had like 8 birds by now. Okay, I can't even hit him. Oh my god. We're not looking at that. Didn't happen. I didn't see no bird there. How many shots I got now? 7. Only takes... Yeah, well, I figured maybe one would, hit him on the head. Maybe. Make the bets extra, not exclusive? Yeah! I don't know. I don't know, I'm assuming they're just an endgame thing. Where's this? Oh, the boat's over here. I'm kind of grumpy at the bet. On the other side where you are, and there will be 2 lakes next to each other. When you sit in between the lakes, the ducks land either side and free kill a few. We were already there, Josh. Or pretty close to it anyways. Like, I think you're referring to over here. Right? There's, like, it's the end of the big lake, and then there's, like, a lake on their side. That's probably the most known hotspot in the entire map. You get penalties if you shot the wrong bird. It displays a message that cannot be collected. No, there's only one bird that gives you penalties. Where's the boat go? Right here? Yeah, Josh, that... I think you're talking about that spot. It's like a round lake, and then there's like a little land bridge, and then it goes into this big lake over here. That's probably the most well-known hotspot in the game. Yes, I use that one. I typically don't use it because I want to find others. But yeah, you can set up some decoys and they land on both sides of you. And then just blast away. Oh, it's way over there. Sorry, I've only watched your videos on it, and I came across it, and I was like, oh, I have to show them. Oh, okay, thanks. I appreciate it. Did I not do a video on it? Oh, I think when I used it, I wasn't recording. Yeah, I set up the decoys in a blind, and then I just kind of hid there, and I went like AFK. And then I'll just kind of do chores around the house, and listen for, like, the ducks to come in, and then you just kind of come back to the computer. Harvest a few, hide again, repeat. Instead of just sitting there, I go around do other things. Some AFK hunting. What if I shoot him on the ice? Does that count as a grounded bird? I assume so. Oh, this is so deep. There. Cuckoo bird? Ooh. What's the ooh bird? Sounds like a cuckoo clock. No, I don't think I did put in the video. Yeah, top left of the map, yeah. Everybody knows about that one, because if you look at the map, you go, I wonder if I just sit between these two bodies of water. Look, that guy's stuck on the water and he's flapping. Now there's just a seagull. Me and the seagull. What's that killing? Can there be just one bird sitting on the water, please? I'm thinking of just sacrificing my 1,000, because it's just... I could have made multiple thousands by now. Whoop. Didn't mean to click that. And thinking back on it, I should have just kept my blind and just set the decoys over here, and probably would have had them landed in no time. Isn't there a stop over here though, or we're supposed to be? And we're kind of approaching the part of the lake where there's no birds ever. Got every bird but ducks. Is there any up here? Muskrat. Oh, okay, so there are some on the ice here. So maybe that'll count? Don't know. Sounds like real hunting, Bumble. This year I spent a couple hours catching up on emails and tax stuff while I sat in my blind. Hey, that's a good idea. Do your taxes in the blind. Brilliant idea. I have Kookaburra here where I live, but never see him, just hear him. They are... Oh, yeah. So is that a cuckoo bird? Is that what that is? Because it just sounds like one. Yeah, there's only one spawn point. I feel like the mallard duck call is one of the best things. Yeah, it is. I haven't seen much of a difference with the mallard caller. The calls pretty much don't seem very effective at all, really. Okay, so there's a couple on the ice. How close can I get before they spook? Is this close enough to kill this guy? I want to get close enough to make sure he actually dies. Okay, this must be able to do it. He's dead. You tell me that doesn't count. Why doesn't that count? Is he not a duck? Did I shoot something else? What were you? Maybe it wasn't a duck. I don't think it was a duck. Never mind. Yeah, mallard call works on all ducks since mallards are the king of the thieves. It does work on all, mostly I think. So what I do when I see or hear ducks, I do the single call, then landing call, and they come right in. That's good. Mallards are social and will swim with other ducks and steal all the food. The other is G. I think it's def worth there too. That depends on their actions. Do a high ball call to get their attention, try to change direction. Wasn't a dog, noob. If they're coming directly in, it's best not to call at all. My experience with the calls is by the time I get the call out, or fumble it and make the call, they're whizzing by so fast, they usually just keep flying on. Or they're already on their way in. So that's the only two scenarios I typically run into. They're already going to land anyways, or they just fly by and don't care. So I typically don't even use the calls. I just sit in the blind with the decoys out and go AFK. And then I hear them land. I mean, I assume I could get more to land with the call, but I haven't seen any turn in the air. Typically I just use the single quack. And by the time you switch to a second call, they're kind of gone. I don't know if you should call if they fly right at you or not. I don't actually know. But if they're flying right at you, you might as well just shoot them. So I haven't really gotten too much into the caller world. Because it doesn't seem to be needed or super effective. I tried the teal one for a long time. It didn't do anything. I never seen it do anything, but actually it did pull the feeding teal call. Did pull one teal in, like it swam to the decoys, and it pulled a widgeon in too when they're on the water. I'm so grumpy at this bet. I can't, like, because now I'm in a part on the map where they just don't hang out at all. So, like, now I gotta row all the way back. Whatever. Friggin' duck hunting game. We can enjoy the sounds over and over of the paddling, nice and soothing. The little lapwings or whatever they're called. No point hunting anything else. Doesn't count. I don't think I've ever seen birds down here. So it's like a lapwing, a type of seagull or something? I think that is an actual seagull up there. What was that? What was that? It's definitely a seagull. Teal calls the youth of the real life? Oh no. I don't think ducks land on the ice. Yeah, they've been on the ice. I don't think I've seen them land on it, but I certainly seen them walking on it. People have drowned, because when you try to get out of the boat onto the ice to get your duck, you drown. Oh, reload. Buck. Buckmaster Norm. Brilliant, good idea. Well, I don't really get a second shot anyways, but not for this mission. Good to see you, Norm. When they're on the lake, I use the feeding call. Yeah, me too. I don't have much success with it, though. Land in the water, then hop onto the ice. Okay, teal calls are trying to use. I'm looking at 30 ducks on the water right now. Wish me luck, good luck. Oh, see you, Tim. Oh, Tim was here. Where did you pop in? I was reading your stuff and I didn't even register it was you, Tim. Sorry, I've been trying to catch up. Okay, thanks for stopping by. A wing, yep. Sounds like you're having a rough one. But no, it's just a stupid bet. I'm kind of grumpy at it. But I'm kind of stubborn, so I'm sticking to it. Ruined a diamond gator. Too much. The paddling's too calming. This has made me want to go back into Call of the Wild and do the duck hunting, but I know as soon as I do, I'm going to be very disappointed. I never did do gator hunting, though, in it. I have to... It's very odd that this game makes me want to load up Call of the Wild. It's very strange. This game's actually increased my patience, so I'm thinking that... Like, I think if I load up Call of the Wild, I'll walk around and be super patient then. God, I hate this lake. Sorry I'm negative at the moment. I was kind of grumpy to begin with. And I'm like, oh, I'll have fun with the new shotgun. I'll do this bet. This sounds fun. It's not fun at all. Easy bet. I'll be done in no time. Now I ended up on the lake where there's no ducks, ever. For me, anyways. I know it's active, because the scalper over here, or what do they call them, bluebells? I know they hang out here, but... I probably shot at one, actually. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that one would just, like, pelt him in the head. And then mission complete. Oh, the wild is so bad. Why are you playing it, then? 2 mallard drakes out of 30 ducks? Oh, that's pretty good, though. That's good money. Yeah, I call the wild at 15 birds by now. Yeah. I'd have a few birds by now. That's also what's making me kind of grumpy, because I had to watch them fly away. I just... I can't get over it. I just lapped around the whole lake for no reason. This drives me nuts. And I knew there were going to be no ducks when I started going around. But my grouse video taught me like some of the mistakes I was doing in the shooting. Never mind that wing thing earlier. I discovered my lead and everything's correct. And my instincts are all correct. Oh. Somebody land? Oh, it's one on the water. Okay. He's just a dot, though. What? There's still duck quack quack? What? I think we're gonna abandon this. I'm assuming he's just wounded again. I wanted to see what happens when you complete it. There's something there. How come you didn't fly away? One of those. Oh, it's a shuffler, of course. Okay, here, got another try. These guys are pretty stupid. Okay, settle down, boat. He's wounded. Oh my god. Can this shotgun not kill anything? So there are missions in this game? Yeah, this bet system. Is there a way to show the screenshot I took? Nope. Well, you can post it in their Discord, I guess. The Hunter Classic, duck hunting is better than Call of the Wild. Yeah, it is, I agree. Bird hunting is the worst in Way of the Hunter. This is slightly better. Yeah, the bird hunting shouldn't exist in Way of the Hunter. Sure. No, you can't send a screenshot in... Oh, you mean in the Discord? Their Discord? It's just her old age with her hand-eye coordination not being as quick anymore, yeah. Thanks, Norm, on the reload. I guess the new gun is still good with the crap. It's supposed to be good. But man, they're, like, it's supposed to be tight enough that they just die. Am I not hitting them in the head? He wasn't that far away. That's what I should have done, was just sit in the blind with the decoys, because then it's like instant kill. I was kind of dumb. Well, I guess I did set up my blind. We could go there, throw some decoys out. I'm not sure I want to sit and wait. Be super neat to see the guns have ammo preferences. Oh, okay. I love number 4s. Well, I didn't want to spend money because I'm only going to make 2,500, but that's me. My plan was just to walk out, shoot a shoveler on that first lake, and be done. And then I spooked them, and then every shot after that just wounds them, and it doesn't count for the mission. And meanwhile, ducks keep flying around me. Or was anyways. Here, we'll go on this side. What time is it? It's like middle of the day when it's quiet, too. Man, oh man. Duck hunting. There's one there. And there's my blind. Okay. You can't really, I can't really sneak up to them, though. I've never been able to sneak close enough to guarantee it. My kills on the water are now coming from the blind, usually. This is how you sneak, right? Did he spook that far away? Close as possible. What time is the best for decoy hunt? Usually early morning, late afternoons is the general agreement. Your thought on it? Be a bell at the like button? Sure. Oh. Okay. I have a blind there too. Look, see, I strategically placed it. So far I haven't had the calls work at all unless you have a lure. I mean a decoy. Okay, we're gonna use the decoy or the blind as cover. I strategically placed it. If this fails, I have one more idea. I can hear you quack. It is a shoveler. So he's stupid. Just the duck we need. There he is. And he heard me. You fart. Alright, he wasn't that stupid. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna go to the hot spot. We're gonna chuck some stuff down. And we're gonna get him. Somebody else land? Gonna complete this stupid mission. You go through all this aggravation for entertainment. I'm not sure it's entertainment. Glad though. Well, part of this is I wanted to see what happens when you complete the mission, because they're saying there's like a slow-mo or something. Yeah, I'm going to the spot you're talking about, Josh, yep. Wait, where was that? There's a splash right there. Steady, duck. Steady. He's coming this way. Let's scan him. See, he's still real far, though. Are you coming this way or going that way? I can't tell. I think he's going away, which is not helpful. And what we can do is we can sneak in if he's going the other way. Can get to the shore, and then he'll turn around and swim this way. Yep, he's turning. We got the cuckoo bird cheering us on. He just stuck his head under to find some food. Sneak forward a little bit. A little bit more. And remember, I'm looking down so I can see him at the top of the screen better. I'm not actually examining the grass. He's coming in. This has gotta work. I mean, full choke, number 3s. He's clucking, he's taunting. Oh, that was kind of cool. Do you think they can implement that in free hunts? Do you think that's coming as a thing? Maybe chocolate, yeah. Hold on, I gotta turn the music down. You gotta fix full choke. Your pattern is tight for a longer range. Yep, that's right. I know a couple things. May not seem that way. I'm just happy to see I'm not the only one running around clueless to a lot of the mechanics. Hey, Outrider, I'm not clueless. I'm just unskilled. Trying to figure out what works and what doesn't makes me not feel... Oh, well, that's a lot of people, though. We're still trying to sort out the game. Yay! Super cool to watch. Thanks, Josh. Sniper Elite Duck? Yeah. Do you think that's them testing it? I would use that all the time in free hunt. I think that would be cool. Like Sniper Elite, and you can set the frequency. Interesting. Okay, so I did make money, so it wasn't all a loss. How much money I got now? It wasn't enough, though. I guess I'm just gonna go hunt. If they add a slow-mo bullet cam, like in Camilla's hunts, that pro hunts, that's what I wanted in Way of the Hunter. I mean, if these guys put a slow-mo camera in like that, bullet cam, they're pretty much doing like 98% of the stuff that I want them to do in a hunting game. It's crazy how, like, on the same page, what I want in a hunting game that they're doing. Like, they're prioritizing a really good dog, which is like a high priority for me. The bullet cam, I always wanted in Way of Hunter, like a proper one. It's in the immersive stuff. It's crazy how on the same page. Like, I'm really glad that there's developers that are thinking that way. I'm going to autumn. I like autumn better. 6 in the morning. Light wind. This should be a busy day. Partly cloudy. 6 in the morning. Light wind. Warm. That should be a busy one. If you shot a banded bird, it did that little cutscene, that'd be cool. Yeah. Hope to make co-op. So far, I'm thinking their frequently asked questions said that they're not planning co-op, which is too bad. But we don't know what they have planned for single player, and it might just not sync up, or they might not have the development time for it. But it would be cool. I thought you ran out into the water to see if you hit the dive. Oh, yeah, diving. That's super neat to see a bullet cam like that for your best bird of the day or whatever. Yeah. Oh, see ya, Norm. Let's bring some hoity-toities. I think I'm going to do it with the number 5s in the second barrel. Where's my wood cutting thing? Remember to reload. It's always good to reload. I'm just making it brighter. And we will get this ready in case I need to use it. I like the 6 in the morning starts. This is what I normally do. Go over here and move it to 6:30 and then put the wood there and then you're good. Can't open the door. There we go. We'll just get the whole cabin ready. We'll get it fully immersed. We'll get her all going. Get the smoke going. I did check the chimney smoke, but it always seems to go the same direction no matter the wind, so it doesn't work with the wind sticking either. It's funny in the Discord because people are still asking which way's north, which way the wind's going, and it's so funny all the different answers. If you ever want to get people going in that Discord, just go in there and say which way's north. How do I tell which way the wind's going? That was far too forward, but that's fine. You're far away. So I assume the top barrel's first one. Yeah. There we go. Now we're fancy. Where do I want to go? Oh, if Josh is still here, we'll go to this spot. But we can't really call it Josh's spot. It's kind of like everybody's spot. Oh! Instinctive shooting? There, see? I can shoot. That's what I'm working on. I've had quite the process in me analyzing my shooting. And that would have been Grandpa's old shot, right? Yeah. Oh, little teal, headshot. 4 shots to the head. Oh my goodness, that was a direct hit. That one wasn't joking around. That little bird real got it. Oh, I got the volume down. There we go. It was really quiet, so maybe I just had the volume way down. Clarence. I recognize the name. Yep, been a long time, so don't what it is here, but typically a double barrel has 2 chokes, 1 barrel, usually mod, the other full. Yep, this one's double full. Just can't believe how real this game feels. A duck hunt in real life. Yep, very real feeling. That's why I love it. Does the map not show north? Nope, map doesn't show north, Barry. Did you miss all that, Barry? Do not watch all my videos. I don't know about you. I went on for like 10 minutes in one video about that. Thanks, Ryder. Yeah, so when I started the game, I was just doing the instinctive shooting, because when you start a game, you don't really know, like a shooting game, you don't really have a feel for it, right? Like how real it's going to be or whatever, or how fast bullets travel and all that. Because it took a while to get used to, like, the Hunter Classic. In the Hunter Classic, the bullets travel slow. Like, slower than you would think. Can't remember what Call of the Wild's like. You don't shoot that far in Call of the Wild anyways. What was that? Must be. Is that a bird? Oh! That was the one I shot right out of the gate. Like, right out, the one that was really far away. Oh, see, I'm not that bad. That was a really far shot. I wonder what the distance was, because I still winged him, and this is full choke, and that was far. But I had to give that guy a big lead. That's why I thought I missed. I'm like, oh, that was too much. I hear the ducks, but I think they turned. That's why I didn't like that bet system, because you can get ducks pretty fast. The shoveler? Yeah. That would have been Drake, so that's probably worth a little bit. Nope. Lightweight, I guess. Yeah, the black double barrel is C&F, yeah. So I got a good recommendation that don't go for that one first, because then it kind of messes up your second shot unless you get used to it. So it's just easier to learn if both your barrels are the same. Which kind of made sense to me. I hear quacking. So I did eventually decide on this one. Oh. Okay, teals, you can land if you want. Go ahead, make my day. No? Did I wound the other one again? My game sounds quiet. This shotgun quieter than the other one? Who knows where the wounded guy goes? So, what's that mallard or teal quack? I always get confused after a while. For some reason, it's supposed to be clear. Sometimes it is, sometimes it's not. Yeah, teal, okay, so I don't get confused. Because I can still hear a bit of mallard in a teal quack for some reason. Shark? Ooh, I should put a shark on a thumbnail. Good idea. Call the wild is sniping them with 22 at 250 meters. Miss them entirely at 25 meters. Liver. Sees my spot already working. I think we should call it Josh's spot just for luck. Okay. I want the black forest shell one. Yeah, me too. That's like the number one. Reload. Yep, thank you. When did you start playing and how many hours do you have logged? I will sadly admit I got it Thursday morning and have 39.4 as of quitting this evening. I don't know. I think I got it pretty soon when it came. Oh my goodness, we're not looking at that. We're not looking at that. I have 10 hours. 10 hours logged. Gonna comment on how good the guns sound? Yeah, that one sounded quiet though for me. It sounded quiet for me too. I think my volume's down though. So does this shotgun sound actually sound different than the other one though, or is it the same sound? I should check. You got 16k, you should save for a shotgun. I buy the 15k duck call. Or you're trying to decide? I went with the duck call, but I don't find the calls that useful, so the over-under is probably the way to go. Where are you? Where are they? I heard them. Alright, we'll just sail in circles. Yeah, this is the hunt I've done before. Going to Josh's spot, because you get birds on the way there. And then you get set up, and then it's typically quite a happening spot. Ooh. Hello. Because... for redeeming myself today. I never did get done that story. And that's how the double barrel makes you more money. That was the mallard quack? Or no? Someday I'll get it. Because the quack's very distinctive, but for some reason, if it's just teals that are quacking, I start thinking they're mallards. Yeah, it's a teal, of course it is. And right when we started the hunt, I'm like, this is going to be a teal day. There's hardly any wind and it's partly cloudy. We're going to have teals. So lots of birds, no money. Sounds different to you? And you're on the phone speakers? Yeah, you can break your decoys. So yeah, when I started playing, I got the, like, I was doing good shots. I'm like, oh, okay, because you don't know, like, the speeds of anything, so you just treat it like you think real would be. I'm like, oh, this is very realistic. A lot of people really agree with it, too. The leads and everything. And then, you know, as I started playing more, I was missing shots, too, and I couldn't figure it out. Because I wasn't doing anything different. And then it got worse because I started troubleshooting why I was missing. And so then I was like doing like thoughtful shots where you think about it too much. Because I was trying to adjust my lead to figure out how I was messing up. Because I would try to shoot, you know, back like on the bird or closer, or I would try and shoot further ahead. And then if you're thinking about it, you also mess up the shot. So not only am I leading wrong because I was trying to figure it out, but I was also messing up the shot because you were thinking about it too much. And then that was so that was kind of puzzling at the time. Oop. Ah, you're behind. So, yeah, so I was, like, in the past streams and some videos, some of the shots I'm thinking too much on it. And then on the grouse video, I had a shot where I went back to just instinctive shooting. 'Cause whenever I do that, it usually works out quite well. That's when you just kind of... Hold on. Jeez. Swing it around. Swing the boat around. I guess that's a clear miss. See, it's on like one of the duck highways. In and out of the map. Why is it so popular? There's 2 duck highways that I've learned in August, and it's probably the same in spring, I imagine. I think it's like a map thing. One of them is across the sky here, and the other one is just over to the west, where those were. So there's a duck highway over there, and a duck highway here. And they go in and out of the map here. But yeah, on the grouse video, I did an instinctive shot where you don't think about it, you're just like there. You just move and shoot. And that's the best way to do it. I started doing that again, but then I missed again. And I'm like, this is driving me crazy. Why am I doing everything the same as I normally do, and some hit and some don't? Other than the obvious, you know, if it's a bad shot, like I could usually tell. But the problem is, as far as I could see, I was on the right spot when I was shooting. I'm like, what's going on? So I slowed down the video and I watched it frame by frame during the shot. And here, I'll put a decoy out, you know, make it easier to explain. So maybe it'll help somebody else. Some muskrat. I don't think there's anyone there. Just looking at the grass. There we are. Look at some more grass. So this isn't really optimal, but I am testing just a very low effort setup. You go over there. You go over there. You can sit here. You go there. And you can be here. There we go. Very strategic. Took a lot of time in setting that up. Here's this. Here's this. Got some teals over here. Teals can apparently be closer together. Ooh. Go. Probably a good spot. I think I was watching, Brother Wolf there. He does videos on these that are really good. Talked to him in Discord now, too. I've seen his video. He did a 30 hints and tips video on it, and he was setting up his blind. I got a kick out of it, because every stick he sets, he rips it a little bit. So it's like, rip, 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 the rip. I just got a kick out of it. It doesn't actually rip, but it gives you that warning sound. So every single one, it rips. I just thought it was funny. Anyways, I was watching the shot frame by frame. And so, here's the little duck. It's probably about that far away, too, but it was a grouse. And I'm, like, trailing it, right, or leading it. But actually, I did like an instinctive thing. But I was leading it, and then I went... And I landed in front of him about here. Might be hard to see on the stream, I guess. I don't know. You know, right here. And then I pulled the trigger. No, the guy's getting a little tired holding the shotgun. And when I looked at the frame... When I would have told my brain, or my brain would have said pull the trigger... it would have been like a headshot on the grouse. Like the lead would have been right there. Like at that distance and you're flying, I would just shoot right here. And there was indeed a frame where that's where I was. But then the next, like, 2 frames or 3 frames after that, like as I pulled the trigger, the frame where I shot was not here, but I shot over here. So I ended up leading it like 2 feet to the side. So my brain said, pull trigger now, and then I pulled the trigger and I was over here. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So what's happening is, now it's the wrong way, but when I click the mouse, I might move the mouse to the left. So that's messing up some of my shots. I actually hit the trigger and then move. But I didn't know that till I like watched the little frame go by. So, and it's weird because when I took the shot, I didn't notice that I moved, right? Because it happened so fast. The last frame that I registered was the shot being the correct lead, right on target. And then he flies away, and I'm like, what? So I kept having that over and over again, or not, you know, several times. That's what's driving me crazy, because I'm like, I'm not shooting any different, but some of them are missing and some of them not. And that's why I'm moving the mouse in there. I guess there's a slight delay from clicking and shooting, maybe, or I'm doing it as my finger goes down. It's real fast, though, and it's enough to throw the lead off. And apparently you don't have to hide in here? I don't know. I haven't figured that one out. So once I figure that out, now I'm just trusting my instinct shooting again, and just I hope that I don't jerk the mouse around too much. Oh, I think I missed chat. I've been just rambling. I haven't looked at you guys. So you think they'll only add duck hunting, or will they add more animals? Possibly add more animals. Yeah, geese I think they're thinking about. Even, like, hares and stuff. But that's, I think, a ways away. Yeah, got a new gun. Got the over-under. Yeah, grouse is definitely very different to hunt. Those little... I was trying to figure out what the hell they were doing. I thought they were going to land here, but they're like landing on my head. Which would have made a good shot, but I'm just like, what the... That was a little surprising. Anyways, I was reading a thing. I just heard their wings. Or the wind around their wings. What in the world? The old amp, yeah, the pattern's inconsistent on the Grandpa's old rounds. This is the spot. Yeah, you can make lots of money here. So far as a viewer, the fact that you have to look at the ground to see birds on the water is frustrating. I put, yeah, it's just, yeah. I mean, I could look straight ahead, but then no one sees the birds. So you gotta do this and look at the grass and look at the top, like you got like reading glasses on. Because it's either see the birds this way or don't see them, really. I mean, you can use binoculars, it's just quicker. Oh, I hear spoonbills. Yep. Oh, he went in the sun. Yeah, that's my excuse. He went right in the sun. So yeah, high traffic spot. And that's why no one really, I don't think a lot of people practice much with the collars, because it's easier just to shoot instead of trying to call them in. And then if you use the collar instead of the gun, oh, I thought he went down. Oh, that was a bad shot. I thought I hit him, but he like turned right as I shot. Never mind. The maneuver he did wasn't him getting hit, it was just him turning or something. Where'd the duck go that hit the water? Oh, it's right there. I put my mallard decoys where you put yours and my teal on the other pond. Yeah, the other pond's kind of far away, though. Like, you have to leave the blind. And I tried putting the blind in the middle. And then you can't see either really well. You're too far from both. So I haven't really analyzed it too deeply. So not the greatest shoot in the world there. I'm making a whole lot of money because, yeah, it's... I did predict teals. And now I'm going to be out of ammo soon. Used half my ammo getting here. Let's hide. Well, they put decoys on the land? I don't know. I don't think so. Some good science thinking there, Gator. Oh. You can. Oh, he's just kind of laying there sideways. I'm assuming that doesn't work. Unless he's sleeping. You're gonna say sorry right now? I was using number 5s, but I'm kind of back in the chat now. I'm kind of too far, I think. He almost took your head off. Yeah, they saw me because I stood up. Yeah, I think so too. You're stuck with Trash Hunter, Call of the Wild hunting since I don't have a PC. Good old consoles. Got reading glasses on is the oldest damn thing I've ever heard you say. I hate that I understand it. Gosh, it's a nice shot. Thank you. Yeah, well, that's what I feel like. You know, it's like, I need to see that shore. So you do this, because the Unreal Engine gets rid of the shadows when you drop down. So then it's like you're looking over the top of your glasses to see them. So yeah, so, like, Winter said something about as a viewer... What do you say? As a viewer, the fact that you have to look at the ground to see birds in the water is frustrating. Oh, yeah, I don't know what to do about that, though. See, the water is very shadowy, and you can't really see any birds if they're on it. Or they'd be specks or something. But yeah, I have to squint, right? And if I just do this, I don't have to squint anymore. And I can see the whole pond. So it's like a quick check. And then you pull out binoculars if you want to see more. It's just very slow to yank out the binoculars all the time. And look. I'll try to remember to do that more. It's just like when you're just passing by, it's just easier to go this and then see if there's any ducks anywhere. Just kind of something with the graphics engine. World's first land duck decoy success. Could be... could only be Bumbles, yep. See if it works. Do the science. See if they land on the... Trying to get you to do bifocals, eh? I never even tried bifocals. My vision goes up and down. Like it'll be fine for a while and then it will get worse for a little while. It's really weird. It's not consistent. I went 6 months? 6 to 8 months without wearing my glasses. Didn't have to. And then, so most of 2025. And then in December at work, I started squinting again. And I was looking at the computer screens. And a coworker was there teasing me and poking fun at me because I was squinting all the time. Because I sort of noticed it. But not that much. And then when they pointed it out, then I really started to notice it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm squinting again. Like all the time. I'm like, man, I gotta wear my glasses again. So then I put my glasses on and started wearing them. I wore them for about 2 to 3 weeks. And now I don't need to wear them anymore. Ten in the morning. We're closer to leave the map, yeah. Yeah, it's one of the highways. At least that's my conclusion. Because a lot of the ducks leave the map here, and they'll leave the map down there. Now, the game doesn't actually have bird highways, bird pathways built in. There was a the devs have done some posts. I don't know how to find them all though. I didn't really try. I got it linked somehow. And it was a post about them putting the duck AI in the Unreal Engine 5 and how they did it. And how they got it to work. Because each duck does have its own AI and its own decision-making process, which is why the computer crawls when there's like 50 of them. But they don't have any pathways, but they do have to plan their route, each individually. But they stay together as a flock, so I'm just assuming that some of them just plan their route to go with the others. But that's why they all break off so randomly and different when you take a shot. Because they're all making an individual decision at that time. So you can see it working. Now, how it relates to these highways, I think the ducks just come to the same pathways, conclusions on their own, how to get off the map. Because there's probably waypoints off the map, right? That they have to decide to go to. And then they're always coming from the lakes, the similar lakes, right? So I think it just naturally you get these little highways in the sky. Because the other one, you'll see them go out of the map over here. And then they, as you can see, they kind of go right over here. And sometimes land in this lake. Sometimes you've got decoys that just stop on their way out. Because you'll never, I'll never see them leave this way. Now they do leave to the top of the map, so west, but it's way over there. And it kind of makes sense because there's nothing over here with water, right? There. A whole bunch of teals, look at that. How many teals is that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. At least 30 teals. They didn't land on the decoy, though. So this is something I have to put... I'm making a map. Others have already been doing this. You can... People have been making maps of the spots that the birds like to land. This spot, I'm going to have to remember to put on my map. I've seen this several times now. Large flocks of teals will land right there. Right in that area. So that is definitely a spot, a hot spot for teals. So these decoys, basically you put them over there, or closer to it, and that'll just encourage them to land even more. Because they're already going to do it. The decoys work in spots where they're already thinking of landing. If you put decoys in spots where they never land, I've already tried it, you won't get any birds ever. They still will only go to the spots that they want to go. Decoys, I think what's going to come down to is the decoys just, my hypothesis is the decoy is just going to be an encouragement and a way for you to kind of steer them. Yeah, I got a spoonbill all by himself right there, who's going to spook them all when I go, and then I think there were more that were over here. Hard to tell what those ones are. Now this lake here, they just all land in it. So this is an everything lake. And this is speaking in autumn. All of them just land here. So I'm not even too sure how you decoy this one up. I mean, you could super camp it, I guess. And now that the spoonbill's probably coming over to the teal decoys, or at least landed around them anyways. Not me, it's the game. Oh, I'm backed up on my chat here. What time is it for me in the sim? But 10 or something? 10 or something? 10:30. In spring, I have mallards land in the little pond and teals land in both. Both spots? Yeah. Yeah, everything lands in this thing in autumn. This is definitely a teal hotspot. So we're gonna have to go get them. I kind of want, I resume binoculars. And I'm not too sure what this, do you think we can lure them? I don't think we can. This might be a good chance for science, though. Oh, I don't want to spook my teals. You buggers. That was good strategy by the ducks. I have too many ducks on the screen. Do you think they'll come? Because I have decoys there? Be much better if they came here. Come on, guys, there's yummy food over here. So there's two over there heading this way. They might do a U-turn though. We're all happy teals over here eating. Yep. Oh, no, he just turned. So we are going to do science for a second. Not many times you have this many ducks that can listen, like they're just sitting there peacefully listening to your call. It doesn't look like it's doing anything. Both of them turned on the left. They went going back now. So I don't really know how you get these guys. I don't know if it works when they're on the water. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Like, if you think it would work now. Since there's so many of them. And your game is raining now, what should I do? They like the rain? Yep, mallards do. Teals might hide. Depends how heavy the rain is. Look at the highway! There's 2 leaving the map. Nope. Are they going for the pond in the trees? Anyways, we're seeing the highway in action. And some of them circled back here, did they? Yep. Yeah, this is why everybody likes this spot. So I'm going to assume maybe we get grumpy at him. I'm just gonna say, like, when they're on the water, don't even bother with the call. Try the feeding call? Well, that's like my 3rd time I tried the feeding call. Ducks do historically love the rain, yeah. Well, it was worth a shot. But it doesn't seem to be that they do anything when they're on the water. I mean, one time I seen one teal come over, but I guess I can't verify it's 100% because of the call. I just figured if you had a bunch of them, maybe you'd pull them out. Some of them out, but nope. Oh, I guess all I got's old grandpa shells after this one. Oh. Oh, there they go. I'm getting low frames. Winged him. That one's way out there, isn't he? I don't think the stick goes that far. And we have a wounded mallard. I really don't think this gets there. Nope. I guess I got my boat. Never mind, I forgot I brought the boat. There's another duck over there. It's a boat floating? It is. It's a fancy boat. Where's that duck? There's just one. I'm not sure. I mean, one of the shots I fired there, like the number 5, so many pellets. And it was shot right at 2 of them. And I think the lead was fine. But maybe they went behind, but there's so many of them, I thought... It's kind of where you don't want that full choke kind of scenario. But maybe it's too far for the number 5s, and... don't know how much drift or whatever the pellets have, or... I forgot I was actually going to shoot you. Or not. I was kind of afraid of tipping the boat. Didn't want to crank it right around. I wonder where that duck would have went, though. I only got a few shells left. Do a quick patrol. I don't think you would have went this far. So I did measure the speed increase too. If you're fully loaded, compared to being empty, it's you move 25% faster. Missed. How'd that one miss? There he is. Whoop. Got some weird textures going on there. I still can't see the difference in the male and females in autumn. Someone said the dark on their beak gives it away, but they always have all black stuff on their beak, both of them. So I haven't been able to find the difference. Oh, my boat's over here. Gotta head back to get ammo. That's a good example of the duck highway. So yes, if you really need to find ducks, just set up there. You don't even need decoys. Stick your blind down that you get from the start of the game, and they will land all around there anyways. Definitely on that pond beside it. I have to mark this spot, because it is definitely a spot for teals. Where you need that semi-auto, yeah, that one with the modified choke. With some number 5 shells in it. I just go teal hunting. Yellow for the fellow, orange for the lady with her lipstick. Alright, but I'm not seeing any orange. Like they pulled away the hunter and used the same model for each. What does the M stand for in the black? A 4-round shotgun. Modified choke. It's an in-between. You can also think about it as medium spread. M for medium. The starter, it's the same choke as the starter shotgun. Don't know shit about ducks, it's just what the other guy said? Oh, yeah. Oh, you're just repeating it, yeah. Yeah, I never know, right? They come, someone, like, a viewer comes in the chat and then gives me a, you know, a polite solution or answer to a question, but then they don't say if it's real world info or in the game info. I assume they're talking about in game. Now I'm thinking he's just talking about real world stuff. Because I can't see it. I've probably harvested a good dozen mallards since then at least. And I look every time and the beaks always look the same. I need both models side by side. And I haven't been bothered to take screenshots each time. Because then I figure just the different lighting will throw me off if I compare them. Nice relaxing canoe. But yeah, that's a good spot for anybody that needs to find some ducks. Josh's spot. I mean, if you go in their Discord, people post that spot all the time. There's new players all the time, they go, how do I find ducks? Do you think they are going to keep updating or let the game die out? Well, from the amount of effort they put into the game so far, I think they're going to keep going. They seem quite passionate about their game, but they're not really talkative. Hello, Thomas Jefferson. Well, the devs are active on the game, not in the community, though. But they do seem active, like, with articles. And they did reach out to some content creators to, like, give them keys. I don't think they did any sponsorships. I don't think they have any money. But that was my assumption. I haven't heard any content creator go on, we're sponsored by BULT. I don't think they really need to bother handing out keys though to CCs if it's only $10. But they did. Not to me. That's perfectly fine. But that means they're a little active, and then if you want the content creator role on their Discord, you have to message them, but they're not in their Discord, so they are in the Way of the Hunter Discord, though. Their main account, so you can just message them from there. Or you can message them by their, you can see their username in the announcements, because their username posts the announcements, right? And you can message them from there. Well, I haven't bothered DMing them any more than that. Don't really want to bother them with nonsense. If I did send them a question, I'd kind of ask them how does the community communicate with them. My second follow-up is, are they going to moderate their Discord, because it's just the Wild West. They get spammers in there and stuff, pinging everybody. There's no moderators and they're not there. So it's really weird. If all you do is paddle around the lake, it would be a great sleep sim. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was commenting on one of the videos or streams. My fire out? This one. That someone already made an ASMR video on this game. They just walk around looking at birds. You could just paddle the boat, or sit here and listen to the ticking talk and fly. I think... How much money we got? Oh, I didn't make a whole lot, did I? It was a lot of teals we got. Since it's fairly light out, middle of the day, that's a good time to shift into the grouse hunting. See how frustrated I get with that. Nice light where I can run. We're going into the trees. I'm going to do the old pop-in thing here. Get myself the extra frames. See how we do with the full choke with the grouse. Thought both the developer and publishers only have the one game. I'm not sure if the devs also publish or what. Oh, hey, sure I did. Do they have a separate publisher? I thought it was just the 4 guys and that was it. Guess I'd pay attention how the game launches, I suppose. Bots today suck, yeah. I can't believe you launch on Steam and then you leave your Discord to the Wild West? I don't get that. Like, maybe if you're an alpha and like nobody has your game yet, that's fine. But I mean, you're gonna make it on, put it on the Epic Store and put it on Steam. You're gonna get, your Discord's gonna get flooded. Get your dog ready. It's crazy how Russian games are always so hard, like Tarkov duck hunting. Yeah, that was my first video, the Tarkov of hunting or whatever, duck hunting. Definitely influences. Makes me want to play Tarkov too. Here again, been watching. I was referring to real life about the mallards the other day. Oh, okay, it was you with the lipstick thingy. If they are staying true to realism, drakes would have yellow. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you, because I thought you meant in game, which would make sense actually, because the realism is supposed to transfer. But I can't. So far, I've been looking at every one, and I can't see a clear difference in their model, so I don't know. Like there probably is, but I can't catch it. I need two models side by side or something. Funny, most ASMR stuff doesn't help me much, but the paddling sound did. Oh yeah, the paddling is really good. Yeah, the slight paddling of water, I think that puts a lot of people to sleep. No, a lot of, yeah, just, it's best just not to type in ASMR in YouTube. The world is a crazy place. Really weird. I was talking to a coworker at a job a while ago. I don't know why we put ASMR in, I can't remember. But one of the big, most popular ASMR videos was pickle munching. Some woman chewing on pickles. And I was laughing away at it. Like, what? Who falls asleep to chewing on pickles? What is wrong with people? I suppose some of you might. Just insulted all the pickle muncher ASMRs. Oh yeah, go ahead. Oop. Here we go. Alright, do I do this proper? Or crazy like? Gross hunting worth the investment? Do they sell for a lot? Yeah, they're like 800 each. They're pretty good. Challenging though. And the collar's not that much. The credits shouldn't run long, no. Nordrise is the dev. Waikite are the publishers. Oh, I thought Waikite was the... Okay, I get it. But this is the only game they publish. Also, they said one of the devs is more of an entrepreneur. Okay. But... So he doesn't want the publisher? I figured, like, this is... Like that main guy, this is his project, and you'd kind of have to be an entrepreneur, right? But yeah, that's kind of weird. I never really thought about. I just kind of assumed they were one unit. So the Discord is the publishers. Is Discord hard to manage? I didn't understand at all. Oh, it depends how many people are in there, I guess. So when we DM, we're DMing some publisher. So why isn't the publisher looking after their Discord then? Very strange. Because they do publicly talk about their game. Because you can find forum posts on that Epic thing and them talking about Unreal Engine 5 and promoting their game and whatnot. So, doesn't add up. Tells me most people tell me you're just supposed to sit here and wait, but I always run out of patience when I go to the bird. Oh, there he is. Their strategy worked. I don't see him though. Where? That sounded like they're right on top of me. Oh, they are, because they knocked leaves down. Where are you, birds? They camo right into the bark. I'm probably looking right at one. Is that one? Are you a bird? You are! Did you get him? I didn't hear a plunk. See, it was one, but I couldn't tell. It was sort of part of the tree. Look how fast you are, you bugger. He just started to get a bead and he turns, and then he goes through a tree. Let's do some strategy. Listen to the mosquitoes. Do they put anybody to sleep? It's all odd. Never been in an official Discord where they weren't mods or devs. Me neither. It's very strange. I wonder who in the world's making that decision. I would be really surprised if they used improper models for the ducks in autumn. They seem to be pretty dead on most... Yeah, me too. That's why I'm surprised. So there must be a difference. I'm gonna have to take screenshots of every single mallard I get and then try to figure it out. Until I so I can see the difference. So I should have got that one. I was gonna, like, in the tree. I was gonna pull out the binoculars to see if it was or not. I didn't want to just shoot the tree and scare them all. Just enjoy the mosquitoes. Hey Barry, did you see the new news on the roadcraft? Is it coming console anytime soon? No word on that. Gotta go, but man, it was nice talking to you. I love the videos you're making. Okay, thanks, Josh. Thanks for hanging out. Good spot you found. They don't seem to be coming. I mean, they did. And then you end up chasing them all through the woods. They're far away, though. I can hear them. They don't seem to be getting closer. Oh. Cheek of the devil. Where are you, bird? Checking branches. Get out of my ears, mosquitoes. I can't see them. Not seeing any bird-like things. He was in this one, or one of them was. Don't know if he saw me or what that was. You seen some stuff I haven't touched in a long time? They got a demolition ball swinging thing coming to knock down the buildings. And a tractor. Some other vehicles, like 7 vehicles coming. Couple new maps. Apparently you can knock down buildings and then build stuff. They're turning it more into SnowRunner, it looks like. Slowly. Yeah, see, I kind of prefer my chasing through the woods. Think about it, guess. Can't find a spot that's already been spotted. Back in Quebec. That's the one you didn't like, right? Or no? I already forgot. And then they fly at you, but you have the call out. About as exciting as it gets right here. He's over here. He's one of these. Oh. I seen him. They're not super close, though. Just never finished it. Like, that is close. And then you sit here waiting and waiting. Then you're half asleep by the time they come here and you're not ready. He sounded close. They've seen it, he's way too far. Rats. Forgot I have 2 shots. So used to the single shot. When their road trucking game's coming out? I don't know. Looks interesting, anyways. I think they released their dock simulator. I'm not too sure how that one's gonna do. Man. They are tricky. Been in this spot getting eaten by mosquitoes forever. But they keep coming back. Probably in this tree. Oh. Can't tell if that was him or not. Forgot about the dock thing? Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of a strange game to go to. Like, make? Trying to simulate everything? I mean, bringing them out here would be a good spot. It's kind of open out here. They're trying to find a good space game and a space game. How about that X4 game? It seems to be super complicated and big. Or Everspace 2. Gotta remember I got 2 shots. He's here, but he's not moving. Right there. I only seen him for a split second. Can't see you in that direction. Might have to go the aggressive route. Because that's not working. Where are you? Oh, you're stuck on the tree. What's going on over here? Ah. There you go. Oh, you're really stuck. Now I'm stuck. I got stuck in the same thing that the bird's stuck in. Well, bird. You got me. I guess we're stuck in here forever. I can switch. I can crouch. Oh, I can crouch out. Well, we'll put you out of your misery. We can't have you chirping away there. Oh, he's still chirping. What's going on here? Shaking his head. Say, no, you didn't. Great spotted woodpecker is no more. Well, that was fun. Picture that kind of pole dance. Really hope the devs start communicating more about updates content. Early access alpha, it seems to play really well. I agree. I mean, they do have some form of communication, I just don't know how they're doing it. I don't know, is Bill do a little too hard? Explain what's happened to this grouse the other day you could never find? Yeah, maybe, eh? Stuck on a tree? Figured I would have seen them, though. I don't know. Thought maybe they're, like, inside the tree. That was super frustrating. Still haven't got these guys, though. I don't know where they went. But so that's the waiting and have them come to you strategy, but there's a lot of mosquitoes. And they don't seem any easier to hit. Unless they happen to land on a tree where you could see them. Now, they did land on a couple trees, but they landed, like, on the other side. And I did see the one, of course, but it was too late. So, it is more enjoyable for me to try to track them down. Than just to stand there and call. He's around here. One of these trees right here. He didn't come out of that tree. There's a lot of feathers falling. But I didn't actually see them fall. We might have to pretend we have a dog. Oh. Is that not one? What's that? Oh. Headshot. So that's one. We found it the legit way. I seen neither of them fall. And it says, see, it says, I hear that if you harvest them, their feathers disappear. So this is other guy's feathers. There we go. Found him legit. There, see? So I was taking everybody's advice and standing around waiting to come to them. I just find it better to go to them. Oh, the helicopter. I don't know where I am on the map. Behind is coming. Wasn't as bad as last time. Hit 30. I get my bearings here. I know about where I am, but I need water. Okay, I know where I am. I think. Do this here. See if anybody's on this lake here. This is the one I'm thinking of. I think it is. Do the old reading glasses. Yep, grass looks good. There isn't a single bird on here. Disappointing. And the weather's a nice bird day, I think. Doesn't sound very windy. Muskrat's happy. Hey Gator, have you heard of there's a guy that goes on YouTube, he does all sorts of different things, but he's not like a big YouTuber. But he's it's kind of hard to just explain. But he does Bob Ross parodies. boat. He goes by John Ross. Have you seen his stuff? Come on, boat. Oh, maybe Gator's getting another gator. So this is that X-shaped lake. Wow, yep, these lakes are all snoozing. All off the map. Do some relaxing paddling. More paddle ASMR. And I should get a bag of potato chips and do some potato chip munching ASMR. Paddling and potato chips. Should become an ASMR channel. Listen to that woodpecker. And then crunch down on a big potato chip. Crunch. I think I told this story before, though. Get back to the ASMR thing. That someone did an ASMR video in this game. Like, back when it was, like, just starting to get big, I think I stumbled upon it. But the funniest thing I remember from it is the guy did parodies of the ASMR videos, and I thought he was hilarious. And one of his, it reminded me, because one of his things was potato chips, I think. He's, like, whispering into the microphone, talking. It's like, now we're gonna have a bag of potato chips. He's, like, crumpling it in the super loud. He's doing the whispering thing, and then he drops something and there's a big loud bang. Yeah, he had to be there. I'm not too sure about these lakes up here. Doesn't seem to be much anything happening. They're all off the map. This is the big lake in the northwest. Maybe there's one there. Whoop, that was my flashlight. I think there's one over here. Oh, there's lots. Rocky boat. They look like spoonbills. I kind of want to mark this spot if there's a bunch of spoonbills here. I gotta get one to make sure I know what it is, because they're not quacking. They look that way. You guys want to quack a little bit, or? They're kind of acting like spoonbills because they're pretty dense. I'm getting pretty close. There you go. Well, first shot they turned. Second shot was a wing again. I do an awful lot of winging. But if I can get them, at least we'll know what they are. I think they were spoonbills. Have you seen any of the Fallout TV show? It's really good, especially if you have played the game. Yeah, I watched the first season. And then I guess the second season came out finally? Yeah, if you watch it, it makes you want to play the games again. I never did make it very far in any of the Fallouts. Not because they're bad, but I easily get distracted, right? So this is the only water around, so he has to come here. And he didn't fall too far away from the water. I have to figure out where this is. I know what lake it is. How late is it? So the top of the map will be about here. There's gonna be no sound for a second because I gotta pull up my little map on the screen. There we go. While waiting for him, I think I know where this is. The problem is the map in the cabin is a spring map. Okay, I know where it is. Okay. That's that. Top of the map's there, and then this is the bottom corner. Got it. I think in spring this is kind of flooded too here. Alright, I got a place. Well, I don't know what they are yet though, do I? I gotta find this guy. I'm pretty sure it was a spoonbill. I'm curious as to where the flocks of spoonbills go. Because I mostly find them just in pairs or solo. But I want to know where the flocks land. And this looks like one spot. So hopefully he made it back here to shore. This is a really big lake to walk around, try and find him. I don't think he would have went over here though. Rats. Yeah, it doesn't make sense for him to be over here. Unless he got in the water and swam. We've got some muskrat, right? He just stayed under. Very far away. Mallards. Oh, they're coming back onto the map, so that's good. Second season's up and running, nice. That's a try and stop duck hunting and watch it sometime, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna swing back around though. I really want to find this guy. Hello, Alec. Got a downed spoonbill, I think. Just don't know where he went. I suppose sometimes they don't make it back, do they? They just sit out there in the grass, maybe? Or maybe he didn't go down, he was just turning. I don't know. Darn. I wonder if he sits on these little things. That would make sense, I suppose. Because he landed somewhere over here. I don't think you would have went to this lake. It's too far away. Darn it. Well, I'll have to set a mission to come back here. See if I can find them. I don't know if I want to bring the boat. I want to bring the boat. Boat makes it hard to do 180. Yeah, still the muskrat. This seems too far for him to went. Darn. Well, the ducks started to come back. Doing a little Call of the Wild style right now. But you might as well run because there's no ducks to be seen. Oop. Or not. Time is it? 5 o'clock. They should be coming in. That's where you want to be, over by that duck highway. far away to go to get back. I guess it's not too far. The map's just not that big. It's all quiet over here. Check this lake, then I want to get across. One duckbill, or duckbill, one spoonbill. Very quiet. Did he fall? Oh, no, he's still there. Happy little duck. Which way is the wind going? Right. Gonna take off away from us, so it's not ideal. We'll settle for a mallard. Ah, really? That deep? Wait, where'd you go? How long did I have my flashlight on for? When did I turn it on? There he is. Wait, that's a teal. Yeah, see, I miss ID their quack sometimes. $11 birds, not a whole lot of money for 11 birds. It was teal day. I remember calling that at the start. Teal weather. Alright, we're getting in the busy area now. Check the grass, remember? There you go. This looks all quiet. All quiet on the western front. Do a bit of call the wild maneuvering here. There is no point being slow and quiet when there's no ducks around. You might as well crash around. Because if they're flying in, you can usually hear them. Hello there, Owen. A dead lake here too. Supposed to be busy time. Maybe this is a good spot for a blind up here. Wow, not a single duck on there. Waiting to come back, I guess. I gotta do some science on these spots too, because there's a spot there and a spot there. I need to know which ones land. I don't think teals do. I think it's only mallards. Got like new shotgun, pretty good. I just gotta remember I got 2 shots. Well, part of the map, pretty much been hunting the whole thing, really. Except for the east side. Because no one hunts down there. I'm gonna have to do it one of these times. Do you think the teal are hiding up by the haunted house pond? Or flanking them? This is strategy. Yeah, it's a good flank. These are all pretty quiet ponds and stuff. I mean, they're all off the map. Should be coming back soon. Thought we'd seen a bit, or see a bit more by now. Yep. You got probably teal in their teal spot. Or am I just seeing grass? I'm just seeing grass. They just haven't come home yet. You like spring better or autumn? I like autumn. But it's the one I hunt 90% of the time. It seemed a simpler version of the map to learn for a new person, so I kind of stuck with it. And then once I get it figured out decently, then I'll be doing more spring. I have done spring a few times. But I'd like to sort of get a better idea on the autumn map. And then so I'll be able to compare it with the spring map. And how the spots the ducks stop, if they're the same or they're different. Oh, the whole west side of the map is empty. Inside this, there's nothing to do but wait. It's gonna be too dark for grouse hunting. Oh, oh. Oh, they landed. When did they land? I just came by to check the teal spot. See, they only go there. They don't care about these decoys, because the decoys aren't in the right spot. They prefer this spot much better than the decoy spot. Problem is they're too far. And I think the wind died right down. I think they'll still take off towards the big lake. Doesn't really help me though. Did they already take off? Oh no, they're really over there in the corner. I think, yeah, they tucked right in. They're right over there. Now we gotta flush them out. Hopefully they flush towards the lake here, because that's where the wind is coming from. Hopefully. Get a couple more teals. It's not a high profit hunt because of all these teals. We're getting pretty close, actually. Yep, they're there. Pretty far though, still. Can't even see him. Too far. They took off that way, but the wind's not... Yeah, they're already gone. There might be more on the water still, but this is not... This is where wind's important. The teals are small and fast, and the wind isn't helping us on this one. I do find the wind mostly comes in from that direction. Even if the map says something else. I guess they all went? Oh well. That was hard. Because they're over here, and I'm back here. And they were going to take off that way. Like it's... And they're small. Very quick. So... there's a couple things I want to do eventually is try out that shovel spot that I found. Shoveler. And then I want to set up teal decoys there. With a blind. This isn't actually a super great spot for decoys. But I do think mallards land here normally. I don't really remember. There's that nap time till ducks come. Oh, we got quite a lot of ducks there rolling. 11 duckies. Some of them grouse. Couple, 3 grouse, I think. 4,480 gold doubloons. Not a whole lot for that many animals, but a lot of them are teals. Wasn't a big mallard hunt. Not the right day for mallards. I have another mallards right across from where your blind is during autumn. What, out in the big lake or in this little pond thing? As I think the mallards like this spot. I've definitely had them there. But you want to put decoys up in spots where they normally land, and then that just encourages them to land even more. It seems if you park decoys out in non-interesting spots like these teals here, like the teals will always land there and they'll never come to these teals. But the shovelers will land around the teal decoys wherever they are. Part of the big lakeside? Oh, like over here? I don't ever see them over there. They don't seem to like it there. Unless it's down here. Usually it's teals all through here. I should do a series on Cabela's Big Game Hunter Dangers hunts. I'd have to own them. A little right over where I pointed. Like over here. Well, if they do decide to come back, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, the grassy point. Yeah, I think I bump into them there when I'm rowing the boat through here. Once in a while. Oh, it's sleepy time until the ducks arrive. 7 o'clock, jeez. Taking their time. Not much to look at the moment. I told all my stories for the evening, too. Oh, new YouTube comment. Oh, 3 hours ago. Whoops. On my recent video. Think you find that 17 meters, not minutes. I don't know what he's referring to. 17 meters, not minutes. No idea. Thank you for the comment. I don't know what you mean, though. What do I do for work? I'm in the farming business, sort of. Work for a farm. Okay, work is slow now. Obviously, kind of. Which is why I have time to do this lovely duck hunting game where there's no ducks coming. They left the map and they didn't come back today. Got me a little puzzled. There isn't really anything holding the bag. The weather's fine for all of them. I'm not too sure. Maybe the sun has to go down a little more. But then we can't see. Duck Highway is quiet. Oh, there's a couple stars to check out. Getting darker fast. Shoveler spot I have hunted was pond just north of the cabin. So just up on the map, you mean? Shovelers like that. Shovelers like a lot of the ponds, though. I never found... I don't know if I found a lot on that. Usually it's just a couple shovelers floating around on their own there. There's a nice sky. Tweet tweet goes the birds. But we need a duck expert to know why they're not coming. That was a very empty map on the west side. Nothing we can do. This is duck hunting. We can inspect our new gun. That could be a good thumbnail. Try to get the screenshot within the light. Kind of need it a bit lighter. Ducks, turn your light off. I can't see him. He might be landing. Yeah. I didn't even see them land. So they are coming back now. Here's the problem. It got very dark. I'm not gonna be able to see sugar. And the other problem with this here, this little round one, at least in autumn anyways, is they're always landing on the other side. I never have them up here. So we're just gonna have to flush and hope. Just more teals, is it? Now they should take off this way though, so I'm going to try and intercept them. And we're going to hit our high beams. Let's hit high beams, because it might light them up in the sky. They should come this way. I got very close. They haven't taken off yet. There they go. What? Well, that was disappointing. This was kind of... This is... This is kind of the downside to the full choke. Kind of need a bit more of a spread, I think. When they're flying sideways to you. That was my concern with the full choke. I'd have to watch that one back. That one's got me quite puzzled. Actually thought both shots were okay. I mean, I have been getting in the habit of not watching them after I hit and they go down wounded. During spring, I see a lot of the scope on left side of the right. Left side of the right big lake on map. Oh, way over there? Yeah, they like the deep spot. There's only 2 deep spots on the map. Over there and where you're saying. Twice in Arizona with her college buddy. She just texted me. She broke her toe. Oh dear, Barry. You got hip problems, now a toe problem? One hit the water, wounded. The other one I didn't see. Pretty dark now. Put her in a bubble wrap. Suppose bubble wrap would work. That tow truck, nice. More action, yeah, they're out. Well, I'll wait until now. Oh! What was my light status? I think it was only like 2 that went over me, but I couldn't light them up. We'll have to track down. I know there's 1 that went down. Don't know about the other. Yeah, they're all coming back now. Got a bit of a bright sky to light them up against. It will just go when I run out of ammo. No idea. There was two. I shot. And there was one. But the other one might have been, like, did a turn or something. They all coming back two at a time? And they are flying right over, so, I mean, this is definitely a highway spot. Give it a bit longer before we get the wounded one. How many shots will I need to get the wounded one, I suppose? Oh, what do we got here? I don't know if it shows up in the stream. Big Dipper? Little Dipper? That, this actually does look like a really proper night sky. Those 2 stars the brightest. Polaris the North Star. Hey! There's been a big debate on which direction is north on the map. We got North Star right there. This is north. Ha ha! That'll learn 'em. So we have sun confirmation of the north, and we have Polaris the North Star in the north. You can't... That can't be wrong. Definitely north. Then the dragon that goes up the middle. Oh, I heard it. Oh, I think that was a muskrat. Alright, we're gonna have to go get the wounded one. I think they're done. I think that was the rush. There's the W. Can't remember what the W is called. Alright. Go get our wounded duck. Can't see anything. Seven shots to get him. Maybe there's 2. Come on out, duck. Where'd he paddle to? I mean, I have had them leave the lake that they land in. Oh. Oh, you little pig. Moved just as I was shooting. That got him. This is, no, I don't want the collar. This is gonna be, quite the retrieve. It's gonna be pitch black. Trying to hit him with a... Try to get a stick out there. Oh, we got More ducks. And my light's on. They're already gone. Where is he? Uh-oh. How come my light's not working? I see him. I don't think I can throw a stick that far. Yeah. Uh-oh. Binoculars? There he is. They're like right in the middle. Where did I leave the boat? I don't remember where I parked the boat. He does reflect in the flashlight. I mean, eventually he'll go to one of the shores. There he is. Maybe I can get him from here? Oh, maybe. Oh. I got him on the stick. I lost him though, but he's closer. I had him for a second. Good thing they reflect in the flashlight. I think I got him again. He just falls off though. Riveting gameplay here. Pull a dead duck on a stick in the middle of the night. He's right there. There we go. Burn. $19 meters. Well, at least I got a little bit of money there at the end. Not much else to do but end hunt, I think. I don't think... Oh, I guess we should have went the other way in case there's one more wounded one. See if there's a wounded one here. There is one. Thought I hit another one. Where is he? Rats. Oh, I only had the one shot. He's over here. So I did hit another one. I wondered about that. I mean, there was two, then there was one. I mainly just wound them these days. Seen him at that last second there before I kicked him up. Where is he hiding? And this flashlight? He was above the water when that hit. That one got him. He stayed up long enough. Only the one shell left. Whoop. Oh, shoveler. Right in the face. How is he just a wounded duck with like 30 pellets in him and 5 in his face? Such an effective primitive tool, yeah. I don't understand it. Oh wait, never mind. That's because I just blasted in the water. I'm done. It's late. So it needs to show you the first shot, I think, like the stats of the pellets. Because when I seen that, I was just thinking of the first shot. Don't really count the second one. Like, I don't care where I hit on the second one. It should show you, like, the first one. I think that's it. I take it that is... That's the muskrat, right? I don't have another one. Yeah, that's the muskrat. Mosquitoes are back. Yeah, I think so. Alright. That's it, I guess. We'll see what our stats are like. 13 ducks. I don't think the shooting score is going to be that good. Hunt I did today, I did quite well, actually. I got like 8 harvests. And had a shooting score of 8.9. That was pretty good. Oh, I missed one somewhere. See? I go down and I don't fully catch that they go down. 3.2. Such horrible shooting stats. So yeah, earlier today I had an 8.9. Oh, getting more IRS score. Look at all that going up. 18,000 balance. What do we got? Bunch of teals. Look at all the teals. Only a couple mallards in there. Only one worth 1,000. It's a lot of ducks. Not a lot of money when it's teals. Knew it was going to be a teal day. And I got 10 of them in flight. There we are. 18,000. I don't know what one would do next. Save up for fancier boots. Camouflage boots. Get the collar. Does widgeon. Mallard drake. More decoys. Don't need another blind. Don't, well, I can always get ammo. So I think like ammo pouch is the way to go next. 6,000. Nice cheap upgrade. 36. Could go for a bigger one. Oh well, I'll probably just get that one. Be nice to have a bit more ammo. Alright, but that's it for night. Oh, longer than I wanted to. Oh, it's not bad. Under 4 hours, not like the 5 hours I'm doing normally. Okay, thanks for hanging out. We're going to shut her off. Everybody have a good night. Have a good sleep. We'll hit one of these songs. I don't even know. I was playing around with funny fishing songs. Let's try this one. Yeah. Okay, guys, take care. Thanks for hanging out. See you later.
Well, I didn't miss that duck, no sir, not me. Wind grabbed my shot and bent the BBs. Sun was in my eyes, dog moved just then. I
at shooting, that's what we say. Just a lot of bad luck duck hunting today.
Duck hunting today. Well, I didn't miss that duck, no sir, not me. Wind grabbed my shot and bent the BBs. Sun was in my eyes, dog moved just then. I'd have had him if he'd circled back again. I'd have had him if he'd circled back again.
Alarm goes off at 4 a.m. My truck says, bro, just go back home. Thermos full of coffee grounds. Dog looks smarter than me, that's known. Camel on backwards, waders on wrong feet. Fall in the water before I find my seat. I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling anyway. If hunting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. But he swears they'll fly at dawn. It's noon, he's humming some old hymn. Decoys floating upside down. Pretty sure one learned to swim. I trip on the cooler. He laughs till he cries. Only thing unlimited is how much we lie. I'm day drunk in a duck blind, cold feet, warm beer and pride. Ain't seen a feather in the sky all day, but I keep calling anyway. If hunting is a sin, Lord, I'm sinning every time. Just a fool with a shotgun, day drunk in a duck blind. If ducks had thumbs, they'd text their friends. Y'all come watch these idiots again. They circle high, then change their mind like, nah, we good, y'all stay behind.